One thing I know for sure that it's something else, but I ain't gonna say that they eat feeding off humans and shit. Cause I don't believe no shit like that, bro.
No, yeah.
I
All of that shit's theory, by the way. It's not. No one's like this is real. It's theories to explore. Jogging the brain.
I I want to ask you about the Alabama situation.
You talking about that fight?
Fight. How you feel about that situation? You think that was something that was nigga? Because they treated that like it was a new nigga holiday, boy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about niggas at his best. And
Yeah.
honestly,
I think it was just more so a big reaction because for once niggas was glad to see other niggas coming to a nigga's aid when it came down to some racial shit.
that was a nigga holiday because I watched and I analyzed the video. I seen how dude, had the problem with the white dudes, and the other dude was running down like he was coming to help. But when he got right there, he didn't, fight really. He was talking, and then he waited a little bit until the dude turned his head, and then he tried to swing.
Was he outnumbered at that point where he was talking?
Kind of, but
Yeah.
he was a big dude. He was when they was.
Well,
jumping on the
that
first
size
dude,
don't matter now. You know that
he
shit.
was jumping on the first dude. He ran down there like he was finna do something. He was running there.
We're gonna get that video put up though.
He was the first person to get there, and he didn't do shit. He was kind of like, because like the white dude was standing firm, and then after he turned his head, he tried to swing on him. It was. I looked at it when I seen them niggas marching towards, coming over there, going towards them to get them, bro. That was a real nigga holiday.
Nah.
Like
What made it holiday worthy was the nigga that jumped in the water. The swimming nigga. You feel me?
Aquaman, shout out Aquaman.
That nigga jumped in the water to save another nigga, G.
He snapped.
That's what made it like, for real though. And shout out to them niggas who stepped up to try to help a brother, cause y'all know how shit get in Alabama, bro.
But not only that though, shit, you gotta think, what if one of them motherfuckers would have had a pistol on him? Yeah. One of them white boys have been carrying a pistol, bro. They'd have shot them.
And one of them white boys wouldn't have went to jail for shooting that motherfucker.
And I was just finna say, bro, they would have shot, and they wasn't going to jail for that shit.
Not at all.
Niggas was swinging weapons, chairs, all type of shit. That was a fucked up situation. It turned out to be smooth and cool, but that could have ended real.
The only reason
bad.
it turned out to be smooth and cool is because we in modern times. There was cameras out, and there were multiple other black men that came to help.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt they did have a pipe on the boat or something.
Come on now. That's boy country. Keep
But
a pipe.
you gotta think too, if they had a pistol on that boat, how them niggas was attacking their ass, they'd have pulled that motherfucker out. They'd have upped it just to get that to get a motherfucker to back up off of.
I honestly think we are the only ones that feel like that. Like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like I've been to a lot of places, and I think we the only ones who instantly feel like I got this pipe. If it's finna go down, it needs to be out. Like we real life, that's just real. That's in my opinion. I think we do.
Yeah, but that's crazy too, because that white man, when he pull that bitch out, he gonna pop the shit out of you, no question.
Yeah, which is crazy, right?
By his side and walking back and forth talking crazy.
So that's the question I need to bring up then, like that Ja Morant shit, right? Now look, I understand his position of being like a role model. So yeah, so we was just talking about. I'm gonna ask you about that Ja Morant situation, right? And we understand him being a superstar, like NBA superstar, role model. But what do you think is the problem with him being able to show a gun, and then there were like other NBA players who were able to show their rifles and shit like that when they're hunting? Like, what do you think is the big difference between what Ja Morant did and someone who say went hunting and showed a big ass sniper?
The difference is because we give you hundreds of millions of dollars. We want to recoup our money back and some. We want you to sell jerseys to the kids, be a role model to the boys, the girls, the high schoolers, everybody. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then you outside, you want to play the street and the thug role. We done invested $100 million. You ain't got no time for that. You only got time to be a role model now.
So it's okay though. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but you're saying that, thus, if you were like hunting and you showed your gun in your kill, that wouldn't be some type of detrimental to like kids.
Not really. It depends, though.
You see what I'm saying, though?
It's kind of like the same thing. I get where you're coming from because it is kind of like the same thing for real. The only difference is when you hunting is a sport. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Throwing up gang signs and flashing a gun, that's
not a
bad
sport.
for business.
No, yeah, that's not a sport. 100%. I guess if you that's a point. You can make it to the point of that hunting is a sport. It's actually like a televised thing. Sometimes it is. It's a sport. That's actually a great point. So unless you're doing something with that's a great argument that you just fucked Ja Morant for. Thanks. Yeah. No, but that's a good point. That it is a sport and you'd have to be actually doing something in the terms of athletics to just have it, ducked off.
I'm gonna pass the mic to Choices. I'm gonna fuck with this Mr. Goodbye.
That bitch flat as hell. Please show these niggas this Mr. Goodbye, folks. This bitch is
what I'm saying.
sticky.
You ain't gonna get me high.
That motherfucker sticky.
Get me high and then talk about aliens. And I can't eat my tacos. I at least can eat this Mr. Goodbye shit. I'm gonna pass this mic to Choice. I don't want y'all to hear me.
Yeah, well,
This
fuck
got
it.
to get physical.
Motherfucker hitting ain't it, my boy?
Yeah.
What kind of smoke this is anyway?
It's called Killer Glue.
Killer glue. That shit feel like glue when I just rolled. That shit
It's sticky, right? It's sticky as
Yeah.
fuck. That's why look at it. It's literally on my shirt like a fucking
Sticking to your
weed
sweater.
seed. Literally, like when you walk through a fucking field or some shit and it's stuck to your sock. You gotta peel them bitches off one by one. Hey, one of my favorite Chicago memories though is hitting them icy ladies. Y'all ever hit the icy lady when you was a shorty?
Hit the icy lady.
Like the ladies that be on the corners with the snowballs. I like the icy cups. I had an auntie that had a candy store. She had icy
them
cups.
in the projects in the
But-
buildings.
I'm talking about the icy cups.
Icy cup.
You know
Had
what
two
I'm saying?
layers sometimes
But
and shit.
I meant to say the snowball lady. You feel me? When you go to the corner, nigga, we can't hear you.
Before he give them to people. My brother used to sell icy cups on Lake Park. And he used to lick them. Like if you come by icy cup,
that's treacherous.
he'd get your shit out the freezer and lick it and give it to you.
He's wild.
So if you bought one of them icy cups off Lake Park, your shit got licked.
Hell
That's
no.
foul as hell though,
That's
bro.
critical. Why the fuck? That's trifling. I ain't even. You got another cup of Douce, nigga? No way.
Man, this my drink right here though. You know,
Yeah.
bro.
I can't hear you, boy.
Hey man, Jay-Z, I need a free case of this shit.
Douce?
Motherfucker support you there, to support y'all there.
You fuck with Douce over Hennessy?
Yeah.
Why so?
Okay. Shit. I don't know. I grew up drinking Hennessy. You feel me?
Type
Douce just got a better pleasure.
It's a little smoother.
Yeah, it's a little smoother. You cool?
I heard you say Hunt Gang like 3 times, but don't you see I'm busy right now?
Bro's actively fucking up a Mr. Goodbye.
Don't you see
He's
him
licking it
busy?
off the paper.
Don't you see I'm busy right now?
Bro's
bro?
literally,
Damn.
bro, holy shit. This shit is glue. This shit's sticky to the motherfucker.
Man, why do? I was gonna ask something.
Yeah.
Get back to that topic later though.
I'll ask you one to jog your brain. What's your favorite Chicago food? Cause y'all know we known for a lot of fucking different dishes, G. A lot of dishes. A lot of niggas come here for dishes. Y'all do know that, right? Like tourists come here to eat. Like that's a thing.
That's a hard answer for me though.
I'll tell y'all niggas straight up. I like the wide variety of pizza we have. Because any other city you go to, the pizza don't be like that. Like the small pizza joints. Like the family-owned pizza shits and shit like that we can go to. The beggars, like we got beggars, G. Like
Beggars be
that's a
smacking,
small like
bro.
business. It's not like necessarily worldwide and shit. Like it's not, you feel me? So we got different pieces like Baracos here in the burbs. We got shit like we
You
got
ever had
hella shit.
margaritas?
Italian Fiesta and shit.
You ever had?
Nah, I haven't.
Shit, fire.
But see, that's what I'm saying. We got
Like two of
hella
them
different
bitches on
varieties.
They got one on 75th, like right off Cottage, and then they got one over east, like on Marquette, 79th. Shit a bomb.
That's
Fucking
what I'm
Italian
saying.
Fiesta up on, bro.
See, I ain't even know about that. That's what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying. We
cap.
got the biggest. I'm like, get this nigga the mic.
Hey, what? what was that place down there? They used to deliver on the low end, bro. They used to hire. I can't even think of the fucking name, bro. You could get ribs, pizza, all type of shit late night.
But we got a bunch of different shit. Like we got Baba's, we got Harold's, we got Uncle Remus, we got.
Uncle Remus fucking the city up with the chicken. Harold's ain't on shit.
That's because Harold's done gone through so many ownerships. The same old nigga that ain't in the back battering that shit no more.
If you want to get some real chicken, man, go to Uncle Remus on 47 in Cottage Grove. Get you a 6 wing for $63. But that shit's so good.
Bro, say $63.
That shit's so good, though.
Yeah.
It's worth it. I ain't gonna lie.
Would you say that's your favorite Chicago food?
Nah, that's my favorite place to get some chicken from. My favorite Chicago food gonna have to be Italian beef dip, American cheese, hot peppers. No Pepsi, though. And I got my shit from the store. I bought it. They ain't bring it to me. Shit.
Them motherfucking steaks, them steak supremes up in O Block. What was the name of that Parkway sub right there on 64th? King Drive had the best Italian beefs, Philly cheese, steak supremes. Boom, you were going that bitch out. I'm walking in that bitch at 2 in the morning going to get that shit. No cap.
Well, I'm not ordering there that time, buddy.
I ain't gonna lie.
I might go with one of you guys.
This is when I stayed over that then. Like
I don't think
and shit, when I was living in that bitch, boy.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm slapping foot in that bitch.
Oh,
Italian beef with the nacho cheese. You ever been on 63rd and King Drive?
Oh no, Lord.
The restaurant, yeah, right. The one on the 62nd side. It's on 63rd, but it's across the street. Man, Italian beef with nacho cheese so motherfucking good, boy. You would die, get robbed, raped, all type of shit right there, though.
Yeah. You said this is like 63rd and King Drive. Get your nachos and get robbed. It's a good,
Man,
it's a good Chicago experience.
If
you're a tourist.
If you ain't supposed to be right there when that restaurant, I don't know what's right there right now. When I ride past that motherfucker, I don't even really look, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Shut down.
If you ain't supposed to been right there, boy, but that motherfucker Italian beef was to die for, literally. That's why motherfucker go in there and get it. Like, man, that motherfucker Italian beef
I
ready?
think we one of the only cities though that like have gas stations that make nachos. Have y'all ever seen that in any other city? Like a gas station nacho?
Not really. A couple places I done been. You might run into it there once in a while.
I literally ain't never seen it in no hood anywhere else.
One of them gas stations in Gary, it's like off Grant.
That's like close to us though, so I can see how that didn't branched off. Like them niggas done been to a gas station in the city. It was like, yeah, some meat and cheese.
No, yeah, they do that shit a lot of places.
Shit a lot though. I stopped eating that shit though at them gas stations. I got conscious of how that, they getting the poorest meat for a motherfucker and all that taxing. The poorest meat. You feel me? The poorest cheese, poorest peppers, all that shit. Only the chips more real than all that shit. You feel me? I stopped eating that shit once I got conscious.
I don't got no fuck. I'm eating that shit on the fly. Oh, what? Y'all got nachos? Come on with it. I'm talking about stomach hurt. I got diarrhea the next day, everything. I ain't tripping. I had to have them nachos, though. Sour cream, hot peppers, all that, y'all. No tomatoes. Let me get that. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Hey, who your favorite female rapper out the city, though, right now? That's buzzing. Not to switch the subject, though, but,
That's buzzing.
Yeah, even if they ain't buzzing. Like, who you.
It's so many.
Yeah, it's packed now.
I ain't really listening to that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the music, and when they pop up, I give everybody one play. But I ain't beat no Chicago drill music. Like that ain't something.
Not even Mello.
I ain't beating none of that shit for real.
But Mello, the only one I could really listen to. Katie.
I think. No, they got bangers. Yeah, I think what he's saying is valid. It's like it's bangers, but it's kind of.
I check they shit out, but yeah,
Yeah, it's different to be riding. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
Mellow.
Yeah, because not that it's hard. It's all bangers. They verses and shit is hard, but I think they gearing it towards other women, and like, they when they talking about their beef, they be beefing with another woman, or they talking about taking a nigga. It's like that's not really it's not our speed essentially. Yeah, like but they do make great music. I actually fuck with it. I fuck with those little tracks that Mellow Bucks and like Moni the G and they did a track. I think they can all spit. That's a crazy. Oh, can they see this shit? I know they saw that shit. That shit is wild. Hey, but Billy, we was talking about some shit earlier. That I want to get you to like expand on. You were talking a little bit about screenplay.
Yeah, that's the new thing, bro. That's where you got to transition. If you pay attention, a lot of people, sometimes you get, a little buzz or a little notoriety from this, but that don't necessarily be, where you going to succeed at. You feel me? Like, if you look at it, everybody who succeeded to the maximum capacity of certain situations or certain, professions is because they didn't just start right there. They was doing this, and it led them to that. You feel me? Yeah. Like, Gilly the Kid was rapping, and then he turned around and started doing podcasts, and that's what got him the real bag. Rapping didn't get him the bag. You feel me? Then you got, like, Tyrese was on the Coca-Cola commercials and singing, and then he transitioned to acting. Acting will get you.
Niggas even forget that Jay-Z and them got a number of movies that niggas know still to this day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So is that like the next move for you? You trying to get into it?
Yeah, I'm trying to do whatever shit. I'm trying to get rich. I ain't gonna lie. However I gotta do it.
That movie with that movie right shit, no cap though. Like really raw though. He's fucking sitting on some shit that's soon to come though. Like he crucial with that pen though with that shit. I ain't gonna cap. That boy cold. I tell him all that with that shit. No
Just got a vision for that shit. I can see it in my head. Just write it down, but it just gotta make sense. Instead of just writing anything, normal people who doing this or trying to do certain things, they just go right into it. Sometimes you just gotta take time.
When did you realize that you were pretty seriously creative? Like when was the moment of like you knew that you could do some other shit and it could work for you?
Honestly, like I really knew, like no doubt about it, probably like 5 or 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Like 30?
Yeah, about like 5 or 6 years ago.
Why do you think it took you so long to realize like your pure talent? And then the mic.
I never really just focused too hard on the shit, you feel me? It was more so like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. I only could do so much of this because I got so much of that going on. Same shit that's really going on now, for real, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Distraction after distraction after distraction after distraction. Then it get to the point where it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I could either not do it at all and focus on this, or I could, dib and dab and try to continue to do this because honestly, like music is that's my peace for real, Mm-hmm. Like that's the only time I can take my mind away from.
When did you start writing?
In the real world? Shit, I always been a writer. Always been good at reading, writing, just work period, school work, language arts. Mm-hmm. I've been smart my whole life. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's all about. I knew how to use words and shit and put words together because growing up, I just used to freestyle and just be rapping and shit, just to be playing. Like we'd be joking, and instead of me just cracking jokes on you normally, I'm cracking jokes on you rapping. Like
mm-hmm.
It's always been something that's been in me. It's just after certain shit started happening in the neighborhood, and certain motherfuckers wasn't rapping and couldn't. It was a lot of shit. This dissing thing started becoming real heavy, and everybody was
I know
smoking on this person and smoking on that person and shit. So I just was thinking to myself, like, I had been rapping way before that. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I could do that shit. Mm-hmm. I could do it, and I know I could do it better than these niggas doing. You feel me? I could put it together.
Think it was more so like confidence in yourself?
I just knew I could.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, they taking jabs and sending shots at our peoples, and they dead, but ain't nobody really sending shots back at them. You feel me? Everybody who would be sending some shots, they ain't locked up right now. I'm like, fuck it, I could do it. So let me
avoid to feel.
So let me go ahead and do it. So that's what I did. I took time, put my pen together and shit. led to a whole bunch of shit. But for me, honestly, I wish I would have took a different route though. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm much better than that. But that's what I'm known for though. You feel me?
You know what? I look at it like this. It did put you in the position you in today, though. You feel me? So maybe that was just your written story. You get me?
True. But I feel like if I approached it in a different way, just because of how I can articulate the words and put the shit together, I can be way uphill. I can bring it downhill for you. It really don't matter. But I just feel like I could have did more going a different route. You feel
Yeah.
me?
That's why I'm
Because
excited.
Like I said, when you put that energy out, that's the energy you receive.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I was feeding that energy at a time when it was cool, but everybody who was doing it was dying. So it's like this a repetitive cycle. And we ain't seen a motherfucker who do it and survive or make it yet.
Yeah.
So why is it even necessary to give this nigga $1 or give any of these niggas $1 for that matter? Because yeah, they doing a few numbers here now, but shit, it's proven fact. 3 to 6 months after the fact, they die.
Yeah.
And that's pushing it.
Yeah.
That's giving them a grace period of 3 months.
Yeah.
But the first 45 to 90 days, the motherfucker be dead after that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like, I feel like going the other route would have opened more doors and shit like that, you feel me?
Yeah. But you still got time. Like you said, you trying to do screenplay, and you're great with your lyrics, and so it's obviously going to translate even better when you got time to sit down and write a story instead of trying to rap a story. You get what I'm saying? So that's obviously going to be a good thing. My question for you is, do you have anybody in the game right now, whether locally or globally, that you'd really like to work with, that you could see like could hit on a song which you just you're just interested to work with, you wish you could work with?
I like fucking with them New York niggas, man. I like their style, you feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of them New York niggas, Favi, I fuck with his shit.
You think that's the type of vibe you could try to get on a track or two with?
Yeah, I can get on anything for real, but for the most part though, like I fuck with him.
Yeah. That's that's decent. That's solid actually, yeah. They got their own like
I fuck with a few different motherfuckers, but mainly like if I could just say, man, look.
Yeah, like if you could just get a one free feature ticket, damn it, and you somebody you want, and it's or like somebody you wanted to on the vibe.
Most niggas say, "Oh, I'll take the Drake."
Without it, no, I'm saying without it being like that, like obviously for the monetary prospects. But if it was just something on some like off a personal, I fuck with this.
I fuck with Favi, but if it had to be on like anybody, I think it had to be Jay.
You fuck with Jay-Z?
I'm going with Jay
Definitely
over anybody.
My favorite rapper of all time.
If it ain't Jay, I gotta take M, and that's only if Jay busy and he
Why?
can't do it.
Why? So would
I
you?
gotta take Jay first, just because, like, ain't too many niggas can say they got Jay.
No,
ain't too many niggas can say they got M either.
Nah.
But you know, I'd rather go with Jay just off the strength. But I don't want to have the motherfuckers coming behind telling me how Eminem fucked me up on my own song either.
So look,
you feel me?
You taking 500,000. Or
man, you heard what Hov said.
$2 dinner with Jay-Z.
Heard what Hov said, nigga. Hov said he taking the money himself.
Fuck it.
So if a motherfucker say they taking a dinner with Hov, they a damn fool, man. Give me that 500,000.
Yeah.
I'll see him anyway. I'll use that 500,000, then I'll book a conversation with his ass for 100,000. Fuck it.
Real quick, a convo, not even recorded, just holler at me. That's real. That's real. I don't know why niggas would take the 2 hours with Jay. 500,000 can really change.
2 hours with Jay ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah.
When you think about it, what you gonna say? Oh, Jay, I like your music. I like Reasonable Doubt. The Blueprint too.
Well,
Big Pimpin' is one of my favorite songs. What was you gonna say? Hey, Jay, how did you do it, man? How did you get your money? What did you do? Where did you start?
I'd ask the nigga questions like business questions, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
what? Like what would be your first question?
My first question is, all right, what type of trends do you look for before you go invest in something? Because niggas like Jay don't just invest in any fucking thing, but sometimes they'll invest in some shit that you didn't even think this nigga was type interested in. So, A, how do you get your information on where to put your money?
Jay?
And B, what's the decision point on how to put your money in here? And then I would give him different scenarios based on like, let's say you got $1,000 and you wanted to invest it into a smart investment that's going to make you some good passive income. I'd ask him, I'd start small and work my way up. So that way I build a blueprint, a blueprint on how to fucking expand money on passive income. That's what I would use a conversation with the nigga like that for. Because he's obviously been in some rooms. Like I seen him in a conversation with Warren Buffett. He knows something about where to put money.
Yeah, that's cool and all that, but who's to say he gonna even disclose that type of information with you in them 2 hours?
Well, I think, man, that's. I mean, I would always think that, but that's why you gotta try.
He said, "Take the money."
Yeah,
and the conversation ain't nothing.
Yeah, Jay doesn't strike me as a talker.
Hell no, nah. And look, you gotta think how many motherfuckers Jay sit and have a conversation when he's sitting up trying to coach no motherfucking body how to do no shit. He the talker, and he ain't investing in shit. Jay buying shit. You see, he one of them headstrong power niggas. He got a high control over everything. He don't want to invest in that.
Yeah,
he gonna buy the whole shit or start it on his own.
Yeah.
See, he kicked Dame off the rock like fuck it. I'm gonna kick you off, rename the shit.
Man, so you was up when those times happened. What the fuck do you think? Why do you think them niggas fell off so crazy though?
Cause you got egos, bro. When you got hundreds of millions of dollars, bro, you don't know what a nigga do. You feel me? Nigga fuck over you for a few thousand. So what you think 100, 200, 300, 400 million dollars?
Power behind that money.
When I say, look, I just signed this paperwork. I'm gonna get 265 million. You gonna get 135 million. And you like, hell no, how the fuck you gonna get? You got over then and double what I got. What's up?
Yeah,
instead of me saying shit, I got 135 million.
Yeah,
Fuck that too.
All right, let's do it, buddy. Yeah.
It don't matter. But at some point, and then niggas be having these contracts that they never really read and paid attention to. So shit be written up.
Yeah, written funny.
You feel me? So you might have a contract that's written up and y'all splitting, but he 51, you 49, so he got sole control over the business.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you being able to have some say so, you got some say so, but he got sole control over the business.
Yeah, I think a lot of them niggas because like when you hear a lot of their testimonies on how shit went down, and a lot of niggas quickly blame Jay for their financial situations, it kind of sound like y'all don't want to blame yourselves for not looking at some paperwork. No, you give me like it kind of sounds like y'all don't want to admit y'all was dumb.
Tell me when Jay didn't get on the song with them niggas. Who he didn't get on the song with that was from his situation. But then you turn around, there's a lot of niggas out here right now that got songs the songs ain't been put out. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't been put out. They might have even recorded some, but they ain't been put out. Jay was getting on songs with niggas. He right there with niggas. They on tour with them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Same shit with 50. Like, if you was with G Unit and you broke, you a fucking goofy.
You a fool. Yeah.
You a fool. 50 going overseas and collecting the bag. Them niggas going overseas with him. 50 might go overseas and collect 125 million. And then everybody else around him might get 5 million. That's decent.
Yeah.
$5 million to tour overseas. You ain't got to pay nothing. You getting a big bag. You doing 40 shows and you getting $5 million.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Make this shit make sense. You got to budget. When you doing that shit, bro, it's hard to budget that shit too, though, because you're living a certain lifestyle. You're trying to live up to the expectations.
Yeah. That's the main thing, niggas. But I also feel like it come down to how we be talking about, like, Chicago niggas won't put the next man on because they worried about, like, it's niggas also got to just grind, too, on your own, bro.
Yeah, you can't blame the next man.
Yeah, you got to grind, bro. Like, get your foot in your own doors, G.
That's like niggas be crying and whining about Dirk. Like, man, Dirk need to put this person on, and he ain't putting this person on, and Dirk ain't helping this person. Dirk helped a lot of niggas.
A lot of people, yeah.
You got to think, bro. Dirk helped a lot of niggas.
I think niggas is seeing it like they want to see like how Von came and gave niggas chains and some bread. Like they want to actually see the like materials that came from. You feel me? Like I think that's what niggas get satisfied
watch,
with.
Though you got niggas who pocket watch, and when they pocket watch, bro, they look at it like people be having shit they don't have. You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes you be in these contracts and certain shit. You don't be knowing what you signing and what you doing. Don't nobody know what this man be having. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, if you see everybody around him, niggas looking good,
Mm-hmm.
clean. Everybody got jewelry on. Niggas is having their own motion, doing their own thing. Took some time though. Can't just say, "Oh man, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that." Motherfuckers don't be in positions like that for real.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah,
Then
for
you
real,
gotta
for real.
think a lot of that shit. Niggas be having promo jewelry on. How many times you seen they be having
Yeah.
promo cars, all types.
That's the
of
one
shit.
thing I be
You
learning
see a
about this
nigga in a
shit.
Bentley truck. This Bentley truck is for him to promote this car dealership and shit, and act like he fuck with them. Pop Smoke, they looking for Pop Smoke for a Rolls Royce or some shit
Mm-hmm.
when he died, because he had took a Rolls Royce that he was renting and all type of shit. Like that's what goes on. Niggas be living outside they mean sometimes, and people on the outside looking in be like, damn, this nigga got this chain, but they don't know he don't even own this chain.
Yeah.
He got this chain from this specific jeweler to
And
promote this company.
he paying down,
And yeah,
you know.
and the jeweler saying, you take this and wear this, just promote the company.
Yeah. Because you got a big ass name and it'll bring us more niggas that spending. That makes a lot of sense.
Got me sitting here thinking about this shit for real.
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense. It's a business. Like when you an artist, you're a brand.
Yeah, so if I could I've been doing jewelry for a while, I'm good. But I could put some shit on you. I could put about some shit that really would cost me behind closed doors about $20,000. I could throw it on you. Say that you spent $50,000 or $100,000 for it. It look real good and nice, and you confirm that you got it from me. I'm gonna make $2-3 million off of you. Why?
Type shit. Because other niggas
put on the newest, hottest jeweler with the best jewelry, with the best diamonds, who's setting this shit the best, who shit flawless and clean. Colors and shit. You know, people don't even understand. Like, nigga be telling, "Hey, these VVS diamonds, them niggas, them be D diamonds, C diamonds. They just a good diamond. They not no fucking VVS diamond." You feel me? But at the end of the day, when it comes to that music shit, bro, people be looking on the outside, looking in, bro. Like, damn, this nigga signed this deal for this much, that much, and this much. Niggas don't be having that money.
Yeah, they don't know the terms that's in those contracts. They don't know the terms. They don't know the bills these niggas got to pay for real. Like, you know, these niggas also do have probably a big house they got to pay for because they didn't earned it. You get me? Like, they got bills. They probably taking care of their moms and they sister and all that, you know. So they got other people's lives. They already, immediate family they taking care of. And then they'd be like, you ain't even immediate family and you want to be? Nigga, you the homie? Like, what are you talking about?
You only can fucking, you only can push, like, when it comes to that shit, you only can push that shit when you consistency to where you can push your music and make some sales and stuff to where you can renegotiate contracts and shit. But most of the time, these niggas be in bad contracts. You feel me? You in a contract where you get 30,000 right now, and then we gonna give you this much later. But what they do is they never let you fulfill your contract to get the full amount of what you were signed for, and then you in a hole.
Yeah.
Because you ain't sold no records, your shit ain't popping for real.
Yeah.
But they steady telling you that this is what this shit
This
costs.
is what
This is what the promotion and the marketing costing, but they might not even be marketing and promoting you no more.
I got a word to say.
Hey, it's all good. We almost at an hour 30. We can wrap it up soon, man. But no, that makes a great point. And I think a lot of artists don't be when they first starting to be a rapper. I think they doing this shit just to get some clout and shit, and obviously try to get rich. But they not really thinking that them themselves are a brand. And when they sign, they not only sign into themselves. Like, you feel me? You signing yourself, my boy. So when you sign, you got to make sure everything is feasible for you. There's nobody else that's gonna back you. So if you fall off, my guy,
shit, bro, like it's so fucked up because, like I said, once they get to tacking on and saying what you ain't paid and what you owe, then here come the all right. So now you want to get up out this contract. Ain't nobody finna sign you. They ain't finna fulfill the contract, but you want to get out of it. Whoever gonna, you gotta be super hot, buzzing. You gotta have a hot ass song for somebody to come buy you out that contract. Unless you just mysteriously got some money somewhere to buy yourself out of the contract. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck.
and I feel like that's
Can't
how a
put
lot
out
of rappers
no music,
be getting
can't
rocked
get
up.
no money. You're gonna lose everything.
That's how you be
career,
hearing
everything.
rappers get caught with so many like drugs. You be like, fuck. Because they out there trying to get out of that shit. Yeah, you're right.
That's why you passed the microphone to me so you can eat that motherfucker.
He's passing the mic. We know what time it is. It is Mr. Goodbar time. This nigga. Yes, sir. Just a session. He eat a flat ass Mr. Goodbar, bro. Y'all don't even want to know how long that shit been in the pocket. That shit been in the pocket all day. No cap.
Same as if it wanted.
Oh shit, man. We can wrap it up too, cause I'm starting to get high. That's a thing.
Bro, them little pools got me high as hell.
Hey man, this your boy Zo the Session, THF Billa. We got 8 choices in the building. We appreciate y'all for coming through, man. That's good love. I eat that.
Appreciate you
bar.
too, bro.
Anything you want to add, Bill?
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having me. And vote Trump, nigga. Make America great again. Y'all know y'all missed them checks and shit, boy. He was clearing them bitches.
Nigga gonna be at the
You
rally.
fill that paperwork out today. That $33,000 be in your account. 48 hours. Y'all missed that shit. I'm telling you, boy, vote Trump. It's my man.
Hey man, Zo the Session Podcast. We signing out.
Yeah, ain't shit.